Hey everyone, it's Sarah. I have a little album share for you today. I made this album for my husband for our anniversary. We just celebrated 12 years in December, and I made him this little album, and I haven't been sharing it yet because I wanted to wait until I gave it to him because he sometimes watches my videos, so I didn't want him to see it ahead of time. So I took this little We Are Memory Keepers album. It's a 4x4 album, like an Instagram album is what they call it. And I think this is a Greige color, G-R-E-I-G-E, I believe that's how you say it, or greige or something like that. Kind of a cross between a gray and a beige. And on the spine here, I put some silver glitter paper to fill up the space, and I have a piece of vellum that has hearts on it. You can't see it that well, but in person it's a little better. And then I have this huge freckled fawn flower. It's like a metal flower, and I put a pop dot on it, and I had to hot glue it all together because it kept falling off. So, so there's that. That's the cover there. This first page. So these albums come with big they have the full 4x4 page protectors, and then this has 4 2x2s, so you can fit 2x2 pictures in here as well. So for the cover, what I did was I put some wood veneer in each pocket here. I'm going to show you actually, so you can see it a little bit better. So I have S and J in the first one, a little man and a woman, 2 hearts, and then for this one I put 12 for 12 years with an arrow, and for the 12 they kept kind of, you know, they flopped around in here, and sometimes it said 21. I was like, no. So what I did was I adhered the wood veneer numbers to a clear little sunburst from Studio Calico, so that way they're staying on there. I put glossy accents on it, so even though the starburst can move around, the numbers stay the same. And then I sewed them shut. For the 2x2s, you put them in through the side instead of on top. So I just took my sewing machine and I stitched them shut so that the wood veneer stays in there. So that was my little opening. And then I have a little you and me cut out. This is from an open book cut apart paper from Crate Paper. So I have that there. And then for this album, I decided to do some of our wedding pictures. And I've been getting a hankering to redo my wedding album. And just because my wedding album is one of the first ones I did when I first started scrapbooking. So it's I shared it actually. There's a video share of that where I talked about I had been thinking about redoing it because I'm seeing some people do their wedding albums and they just recently got married, like in the past year or two. So I was like, oh, their albums are so much better than mine. But I also did mine like 10 years ago. So I had considered redoing my album, but then my husband, when I talked to him about it, he said, well, what's going to happen in another 10 years and your style is going to change more? Are you just going to redo our album every 10 years? And I was like, no. So that was a good reality check. Like, no, I'm not going to keep redoing it. So I'm leaving it as is, but this kind of helped me kind of scratch that itch, if you will. So this is some more of our wedding pictures, but just kind of in more my style today. So I liked that. And this came together, it took me 2 sessions to put this together because the album's so small. You can't really do a ton to it. So it's nice and simple. I really, really like it. It came together in literally 2 sessions. The hardest part was picking the pictures and printing them out to the correct sizes. So, okay, sorry, back to the album. So this is a picture of us after the ceremony and we're kissing. And then I have this wood veneer. We got this in a freckled fawn embellishment kit, and it's huge. It's 4 inches tall. And I believe it's 3 inches wide. I think this is meant to be able to fit into a Project Life pocket page. And so I just took it and put it directly into the album in the holes here, and it just happened to fit perfectly. So I was really happy about that. This is actually an idea that I got from Nicole Reeves. This whole album, I got this idea from Nicole Reeves. I really liked an album that she did, which is the same size, and she did a bunch of pictures of her and her husband. I will link her blog post in the description of this video so you can go check hers out, because her album is what inspired me to do this. And she actually, on her blog, she does a video walkthrough the same way I'm doing here as well. So go check her out. She's one of my biggest scrapbooking inspirations. I love her. Okay, so I like that you can, you know, flip it like a page. And this is just another picture of us after the ceremony. And then I have these two pictures here. This is when Josh first saw me coming down the aisle, and there's me with my dad walking down. This is something that came in one of the album kits. They have little album kits for these albums, and it was like a metallic one, and they're not really wedding-ish, but they say things like probably the best day ever, which I really like. So you can actually get little packages, and they're all vellum, which is really cool. But they have a whole bunch of like cards, and they also have 2x2 cards. Okay, so this one actually uses a 2x2 right here. So it's a gold stripe, and then I have a heart in the middle of that, and then on the other side here I have a flare badge, which is why it's so puffy. So I have two pictures of us. This is us saying our vows. That's me saying them to Josh. This is him saying them to me. And then in here I have just a little pocket page with a bunch of asterisks and stars and stuff, wood veneer. And then, like I said, this one has the vellum 2x2 piece from one of the kits and teal heart. And then this side has the same wood veneer there, you can see it. A little flare badge that says yay. And then this is a picture of me and Josh kissing during the ceremony, and I took a 4x4 picture and then I cut it down to fit right here. So this is actually this might have been a 3x4. I might have done a 3x4. Yeah, I did a 3x4 so that I could fit these in here, because if it was a full 4x4 I wouldn't be able to fit us both on this side. So I printed that one special just to be able to do that, and I did cut the picture in half. But this is us at the reception. More kissing. This idea was really cool. This is a 4x4 frame, like a Polaroid frame, and this came in one of my Studio Calico kits. I cannot tell you which one it came in, to be honest with you. But it's really cool, and this is something Nicole had done, and she took a frame like that and she just punched holes in it so that it's vertical, or horizontal, sorry. And then when you look at it, we're in the frame. And then when you flip it, hey look, we're still in the frame. So I thought that was really cool, and a really cool way to use up some of these frames, because, you know, you can only use so many frames, I think. But I really liked that idea, so I used that here. So more of us at the reception. This is our cake. And then this is just a piece of vellum that I had. It's like a gray doily type, and this is the last piece I think I have of that. So I just punched holes in it and stuck it in here. This is us cutting the cake and eating it. These are some more pieces from the We Are Memory Keepers little kits for these albums. This nice little ampersand. This one is a frame, which is coming out a little bit. So I have to kind of stick them, push them back in there a little bit more. Frame with 2 hearts, 2 vellum hearts. These 2 hearts came from the Sugar Rush kit that I have worked with, that you've seen videos recently. Those came in this kit, and I pulled them out especially for this album because I knew they were in there. So I just put them in there and stapled them in the center. So that's us walking into the reception and enjoying some champagne. This is our first dance. This is one of my favorite pictures from our wedding day. I love that picture so much. Another one of us dancing. This is a tag, and this is the same picture. But I like this because I use these badges. I think these came from Freckled Fawn. This says hers, and it's pointing to Josh, and then his, I'm pointing to me. So I thought that was cute. Then on the other side, I have a big heart, another of those big vellum hearts with some, it's really hard to see on camera, but this is some vellum with the white hearts that are the same on the spine, and then a big hello wood veneer. Okay, so this is some more dancing, me and Josh together, me and my dad. The only time I cried on my wedding day, I was a blubbering mess. Everything else was fine, but when I danced with my dad, I just couldn't handle it. And then Josh and his mom. And then for here, I took a Freckled Fawn white resin camera, and I stuck it in there and showed it shut. So you see it on the other side too. Garter belt, throwing the bouquet. This one has us running out to the limo and right in front of it, and then this has a heart with a white glitter arrow, and then these are 2 little Freckled Fawn little hearts, say kiss me and soulmate. This is us outside still in the limo. This piece right here came in a Studio Calico kit as well. I'm not sure which one. fairly recent though, and it fit in here perfectly as well. So I was like, sweet. So I stuck it in, and then I put this big ampersand on here, and this ampersand came from these album kits as well, and I just cut it out because it was a big 4x4, so I just cut out the ampersand and glued it on here. So I thought that was pretty cool. And more kissing. We kissed a lot that day. We still kiss a lot. And then this is the final picture of us in the limo ready to go. And then back here, this is a 3x4 card. It says one happy day and today. And then I put it in here, and then I sewed this shut and then cut off the excess because I wanted it to be 3x4 instead of 4x4. And then on the back here, I used just another card, I think from, I want to say, I don't know where I got this. I'm not sure where I got this, to be honest with you. But I think it was a cut apart sheet, and they both came on the same thing. But I did diagonals because I wanted to go along the lines, and I wrote my little anniversary letter or little note to him, and then put the date on here of when our anniversary was. So that is my anniversary gift to my husband, and he loved it. I tend to make him little mini albums every couple years or so, just something based on us or how much I love him and all that stuff. So he's getting quite a collection. But he does enjoy them. Okay, I just wanted to share that with you. And guys, make sure you go and click the link in this video and check out Nicole's album, which was the inspiration for this one, because hers is really, really great. Okay, if you guys have any questions, let me know, and I will see you again real soon. Bye.